Now, as we look at the following verses of Habakkuk chapter 1, 6 through 11, we see the further plan of the Lord beyond just the immediate. For he says, verses 6 through 11, "For indeed I am raising up the Chaldeans, a bitter and hasty nation, which marches through the breadth of the earth to possess dwelling places that are not theirs. They are terrible and dreadful. Their judgment and their dignity proceed from themselves. Their horses also are swifter than leopards, and more fierce than evening wolves. Their chargers charge ahead. Their cavalry comes from afar. They fly as the eagle that hastens to eat. They all come for violence. Their faces are set like the east wind. They gather captives like sand. They scoff at kings, and princes are scorned by them. They deride every stronghold, for they heap up mounds of earth and seize it." Then his, that is the Chaldeans, mind changes, and he transgresses. He commits offense, imputing this power to his God. Boom. There's the shift, isn't it? The Lord was raising up the Chaldeans. He allowed them to destroy the Assyrians, to sweep across the lands, to conquer nations, to build an empire. Yes, even used them to bring about the chastisement of his people there in Judea, destroying Jerusalem, 588. And then what happens? The Chaldeans, the Babylonians, "Hey, we're great! We're mighty! No one can defeat us! Oh, look at our gods! How great they are! They're the ones who have helped us. They're the ones who have brought us to this point." Goes back to what? God knows that in the day you eat thereof, you will not die, but you will be just like him, and you can determine for yourself what is good and what is wrong, and you are a God. Doesn't matter whether you're taught, what name you give to it. Doesn't matter. Anything that takes away and anything that is not to the triune God is a false God and is an offense to God and a trespass. It's the way it is. That's how it is. And we know from history that on one particular night, God wrote on the wall in the party room, "Belteshazzar, you have been weighed in the balances and found wanting." In that very night, the Medes and the Persians tunneled under the city of Babylon, and the Persians came and took that mighty empire less than 100 years after the Babylonians had destroyed the Assyrians. The Lord raising up one nation after another because the previous nation transgresses and offends him. And the history lesson, the reason to study history is so that hopefully a nation, a people, doesn't do the same thing. But human nature is human nature, and eventually that's what happens. That's his history. There it is.